my lovelies, how are you on this lovely day? And it is a lovely day. It's a little bit wet, but it ain't cold. Come on, let's go inside. That's better. I've got hold of you. How are you, my lovelies? Lovely to have you back. Anyway, we're going to start this one a little bit different. We have new subscribers who don't really know what the channel's all about. So, come on inside. Let's have a chat. Come on in, come on in. Let's have a sit down, let's have a chat. Let's have a chat. This is to welcome all you new subscribers that are here, that have joined us, and you want to know a little bit about the channel. Let's give it a bash. Well, I'm Charlie. I'm 66 this year. Coming up to me retirement pension. Around about April time, I think it is. Well, that's when my birthday is, so let's hope so. Yeah, I've been living on my savings. I've been living in this van now for 4 years. This is my 4th winter. And what do I do? Well, I travel about wherever I want to, meet up with whoever I want to. And I try to get as much fun in a day as possible. Now, obviously, there's things not going on every day. No superstar. But I've got a large backlog of catalogues that you can go and have a look at. Backlog of vlogs, then, that you can have a look at. From Wales to Scotland, Clee Hill, Walcott, everywhere you can think of. I've been down there. I've been and had a look. Obviously, there's still places I'm missing, and I'm still fairly new at it. But it's my 4th year. But I've been in this van. It'll be a year in June the 1st. My last van, the gearbox went down and couldn't get no parts because of the age of it. Yeah. So I ended up with this one. But you'll see in the playlist, you know, when I'm changing for my old Chawson, I forget what it was called now, Chawson Borer 258. They're all on Talbot chassis, but just different bodies. This is the same, Talbot, non-turbo, but it's got the pilot body on it. Yeah, there's plenty in the backlogs. Anywhere you want to have a look at, go back and have a look if you want to. Now, the channel is about, I vlog about travelling or places I'm going. I'll take you out and have a look around towns and Weatherspoons and places like that. All the good stuff. But, I've got a shorts channel as well that's same name, but I do a lot of shorts. I was doing the old joke of the day a few months ago. I haven't done any of that for a while, but it will be coming back. It will be coming back. I'm trying to boost my channel this year. I want to see if I can get some growth on it this year, because that would help me out being on a pension. And the same thing. How did I end up in a van? How did I end up in the motorhome? Well, I was a lorry driver, and a nightmare of a job, as you'll know if you've done it. Yeah, and I thought I'll get off the lorries and I'll go on to the coaches, getting a bit older. No no pump trucks, no, you know, it'd be easier. Just go and sit down, behave yourself, sit down over there in the corner on a coach, and I'm off. No worries, I ain't got to load nothing. Open the boot for me, I'll stick it in there, job done. I thought it was going to be an easier trade as I was getting older, but the DVLA sent me for a stress test. Of course I failed that. I'm good at that. And I had to have stents fitted, etc. So I hadn't worked for since just before the pandemic. That's all. That's a bit of the background. That, like I say, there are videos and vlogs going back 4 years. I mean, some of them are really cringy. Well, they're all they're all really cringy, but it's just me expressing myself, and I'll make these videos mainly for my family and friends. You know, the grandchildren, my kids. You know what it's about. It's for your family. It's for. I only had photographs of my grandfather, my grandparents. We didn't have all this technology back in the day, as you well know. So for me to do this, and they can look back on it, it's fantastic. They can see what my mannerism is. Poor little buggers, eh? Poor little buggers. And hopefully show them there is a bit of freedom out there. Yeah, so I was in a 3-bedroom house, but I brought the kids up in for 37 years. And when I was unable to work due to heart problems and ill health, then they decided to whip me with bedroom tax and made it so unaffordable that I couldn't live there anymore. Then they tried to downsize me. To be honest, it was rubbish. A bed sit. I've got a bed sit here. I've got a diesel heater. I've got gas central heater, Truma gas central heater. I've got hot running water, hot and cold running water even. I just replaced the hob for a new hob, and I put a new oven in instead of the old hob and grill. I took those out, put a new oven in, took the old 3-way fridge out, put a compressor fridge in, and I'm as comfy as hell. It's lovely. I've got a wet room, I've got a wardrobe, it's easier to heat. I haven't got all the bills that you unfortunate people have, because on a pension you can't afford to live in a place like that. They've outpriced us. They want us out. So this really, I mean, it's one step up from being on the streets or in a tent. And that's what it is, basically. That's what it is. Let's tell it how it is. I like to keep the channel true and real. You know, I ain't got a mum or parents or brothers and sisters that are alive that I could go around and stay around that area and get showers and me washing and bits done. I've got me lads. I'll do a little bit of washing that now and again, but mostly if I'm out on the road, I'll be using laundrettes. So, yeah, I'm real van life. Real van life. I have no other properties. I have no. I've got a mate who lends me a shed, but that's about it. That's about it. So I'm full time, and like I say, I've been for 4 years. Let me get a swig of tea. Now, let's move on about what the channel's about. I try to keep away from politics and religion, but it's so hard for me because we're in such a fucking disparate. We're a disgrace of a country, and we've got the biggest bunch of wankers on this planet running the British government. I think there's only 3 British people in the British government, aren't there? It's fucking wrong. I try not to swear, but as you see, it just flows when I get on any subject. So I try to avoid those subjects. I mean, we all know what they're doing. We all know we're not wanted anymore as the British people. We have no voice. We have no sound. We've lost freedom of speech. I'm awake, and a lot of you are awake and know what's going on. So the beginning sounds disastrous, doesn't it? Having to move in from a house into a van to spend your retirement? Well, let me tell you, I'd rather be in a van on this retirement. It's cheaper to heat. I have no rent. I don't go on sites. I don't pay for overnight stays. It's all free. What more can I say? So I have no rent. I have no council tax. I have no gas, electric and water bills coming through the door. Yes, I have to buy diesel. Yes, I have to buy bottled gas. I have solar. It's expensive to start off with, getting your solar system sorted, but then it's free electricity. So now I'm on free electricity. I buy my gas, I buy my diesel. I have no other outgoings apart from my phone. Now, this channel, I do everything on my phone. I don't have a laptop. I have a tablet that I watch. I'm not saying you watch TV, but what you watch TV on, I watch it on my tablet. So, and I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube and Ustream, and I think that's the only channels I need. Yeah, so it's one of those people. I'm not stuck around any neighbours that have different morals to me. If I'm in a bad situation, I can move. I can go to the seaside. I can go to the woods. I can go to the mountains. I can do whatever I want, which gives me freedom. As you know, don't matter where you go, your shopping's always the same. You got to eat. So there's no hassle in living in a motorhome, or a self-build or a van. It's your choice. It's whether you're capable of doing it. It's not for everybody. You know, this is some people's nightmare. You know, you've got to have a certain amount of comfort. I mean, let's have a look at Socks with Sandals. Now he's just struggling, and he's just in a bad position. But it's through his own fault he's got into that state. I mean, if I was in that state and living in a van with no heating, no electric, no nothing, I'd be give that up, mate. I'd be down a bleeding council or somewhere knocking on doors. You're not going to put yourself at risk or at harm. You know, and for being on the road, you need a care of address. You need an address for your mail to go to, not all your mail. I mean, the people that need an address are the DVLA, your doctors, but that doesn't really matter on the road because you can go into any surgery and tell them that you're a traveller and they will see you. It's that simple. Your insurance, DVLA, your bank. That is it. That is it. And you can have a care of address, as I say, so your mail goes there. I mean, my care of address, if I receive a letter, I'll just say, can you open that for me, please? What's going on? Who's it from? Give me any details, and I can sort it if I'm not about. If it's of no concern, then I'll bin it. It's no problem. But I can get my mail as it turns up at my care of address. I'm just reeling this off, so really sorry about that, people. I'm just reeling it off to try and get as much information into this video as I can. It's not like my normal videos, as you'll know if you've been watching them. And if you ain't, why ain't you? I try to do a live once or twice a week, and we have a good crew coming in. We have our regulars who come in. We cheer each other up. It's a fantastic atmosphere. We have a drink, and sometimes it can get a bit leery. But we have fun on the lives, so feel free to come and join us on the lives. And I mean, if you've been, tell me when you've been watching from, if you could. You know, have you been following from year 1, year 2, year 3, or year 4? Or if you've just started to follow, please drop a comment down for me, and just so I know who's following me, and I can get to know you. It'd be lovely. I do reply to every comment. Well, I try my hardest to. Yeah, you know, it's lovely to have interaction with you people. You're the fuel to my fucking YouTube channel. Talking to people like you, it's so easy. You're like family. I'll get some lovely comments. Very rarely get negative comments, which is a good thing, I suppose. But if you're going to put negative comments, put them in. It don't matter to me. I've got thick skin. I'm not woke. We're all right. I can take a joke. We can have a laugh. That's what this channel's about. It's about being ourselves, like-minded people, and all that. Anyway, I've been in this position too long. I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. Sorry, I was getting a numb ass over there. But yeah, your comments are always welcome. And, you know, if you could tell us when you first started watching, so I know how long you've been following. That's why I'm doing this video today, to let you know what goes on the channel, what I'm up to, what I do, and my daily life. I chuck some recipes on sometimes. I get a lot of view on those. Not. I try to vlog me everyday things. I'm not doing making cups of tea. If you want to see that, there's 4 years of that in the background that you can have a look at. But it's just lovely to be, you know, to have someone to interact with. And this channel has changed my life, really. I mean, I've been up north and been recognised walking on Morecambe Beach, or Morecambe Prom, whatever it is, by subscribers. I've had subscribers come and see me in Whitby. I mean, Dave and the Scooter lads, absolutely, it's unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. And that's what keeps me going. And then the people that you meet on the road. And I've met a few, and if you go back in the back catalogue, you'll see them from socks to sandals. Me brother, old travelling Chalk's World, you know, Matt Eric, Craig, Destination Unknown. I've met so many of you. Roads Home, beautiful people, all of you. I mean, there's too many to go through. Chrissy Canvas Art was up in Scotland. I'll never forget meeting Chrissy. Beautiful, Chrissy and Dave. Absolutely beautiful. And those who I haven't met yet, I'm looking forward to meeting you. And it's fantastic. I mean, even on my own turf, I've had people turn up. I've had Tim, Socks with Sandals, turn up. And Happy Scamper, Matt, he turned up on one of my lives last week and bought me a bottle of cider. It's just fantastic response. I mean, and that's what keeps me going. I don't have a dog, by the way, or a pet. So you lot are me pets. You know, when I go somewhere, I ain't got a partner. I don't do all that. I learnt me lesson. So yeah, it's just me and you. Just me and thee when we're out. And if I see something beautiful, I want to show something, you know, show you something, and I'll show you it, you know. And I'll share them experience with you, because I'm catching it for me grandkids and for you lovely people. For everybody who watches the channel, really. I mean, the support's been fantastic. I've been monetised now, so I'll get a penny now and again off the adverts. And apparently, at this rate, I'm going to be, by come Christmas, mate, at this rate, I'm going to have at least fucking 30p to spend. Don't you worry about that. It's an hobby. It helps me cope with life, and it brightens me day. Let's go and do something. Let's make something. Let's put something together for these people. Or I'll go on a live and have a beer and have a laugh with you. I mean, it's just fantastic community. It's brilliant. I hope this video is not too boring for you. I'll try to keep it as real as I can. But again, in the comments, if you're into these sort of videos, me having a chat with you, or you want what you want to see, it's your channel as much as mine. You let me know and I'll try and do my best to show you. You tell me what you want, because none of us know, do we? None of us know the right formula to do anything. You know, it's all a learning curve. But a mobile phone you can do anything with, like I'm doing now. I don't need the drones. I don't need, you know, I'm never going to be a big YouTube star. So it's for my own, it's for my own peace of mind what I put out there. It's a true story of how I live. Sometimes how I think, which is a bad thing really. You don't want to hear too much of that. When my rants go on, they go on, I'm afraid to say. But you seem to enjoy them. But of course I have to be careful what you're saying on YouTube now, because it's all monitored. I mean, they've just took all that off of Facebook. You can say what you want on Facebook now. It's just YouTube have got to catch up, because we're being suppressed. It's as simple as that. You can't say what you want to say. There's no freedom of speech. And that's bollocks. I ain't having that rule. I was educated in this country. I've been using this same language all my fucking life. Now it's outdated. Go fuck yourself. Do you know, that's ageist, isn't it? I'm now outdated. Fuck you. Swivel. Fucking outdated. I'll outdate you, you bastard. You can't do this, you can't. See, I'm doing it again. I'm not going into that. But I do have a rant now and again. Anyway, my lovelies, it was just to introduce all you. I hope you rang about now. Just to introduce you what we do on the channel. For you newcomers. And you're more than welcome. Please don't forget, if you could like and subscribe to the videos and share it. If you can, when you share it, that bumps my analytics up. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, so I'll try not to swear too much until I'm having a rant, and then you get it full blast. It don't matter. I don't care. If I'm ranting, I'm ranting. If I'm happy, I'm happy. Anyway, my lovelies, I'm going to leave this one here, and I hope you enjoy the video. Let us know in the comments, please. See you soon. Love you a bit. Breakfast this morning. A nice BLT sandwich and a cup of tea. What a way to start the day.